Have you ever wondered where is the best place to give birth so that your child gets the most powerful passport? In 2025, such a second citizenship by birth could become their ticket to the future. Today, we'll tell you about a country that grants one of the world's strongest passports by right of birth, and that country is Chile. So why is it important to choose your child's country of birth? Today, many parents plan not just the gender and name of their child, but also their first life privilege, their citizenship. The passport received at birth affects future opportunities for studying and working in different countries, visa-free entry to dozens of countries, and even immigration prospects for the whole family. And of course, it also means access to future education and healthcare. The birth of a child in a certain country under specific criteria is an investment in their future. And of course, choosing this country should be done very carefully. So, which countries grant citizenship by birth? There are several countries in the world that apply the principle of jus soli. This means citizenship for a child by right of birth. In other words, if a child is born on the territory of the country, they automatically become its citizen. And it doesn't matter what status the child's parents had at the time of birth. Such countries include the USA, Canada, Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, and of course Chile. However, not all of these countries are convenient for giving birth to your future child. For example, in the USA, depending on your citizenship, you will most likely need a visa. And on top of that, the child will face lifelong high taxes on future income even if they don't live in that country. Canada has similar visa difficulties and lacks a comfortable climate. In Latin America, things are, of course, much simpler in this regard, especially in Chile. That's why more and more families are choosing Chile as the ideal place to give birth to a child with the prospect of obtaining a strong passport. Now let's figure out why Chile is the best choice for those who want their child to have a strong and convenient passport. The advantages of having your child born in Chile are, first, automatic citizenship. Child born in Chile receives citizenship of the country without any extra conditions, even if the parents are foreigners and came to the country as tourists. Second, the Chilean passport is one of the strongest in the world. According to the Henley Passport Index, a Chilean passport grants access to more than 170 countries, either visa-free or with a visa on arrival. It is the only passport among all Latin American countries that allows visa-free travel to the United States, and also to Canada, the countries of the European Union, the UK, Japan, and China. Third, its stability and security. Chile is the most developed and prosperous country in Latin America, while its neighbors regularly face problems with inflation, crime, and political instability. Fourth, Chile offers the opportunity for the entire family to legalize their status through a child. After the child is born, the parents, brothers, and sisters of the newborn Chilean can also become residents of Chile, which opens the door to legal residence, work, and education directly in this country. And fifth, citizens of most countries, including the European Union, do not need a visa to come to Chile. This, of course, is very convenient. The Chilean passport is the strongest passport in Latin America, and your child can obtain it right now if you come here to give birth. So how do you arrange for your child to be born in Chile? The process may seem complicated, but in reality, it is simple and clear to professionals in this field. Our company has been assisting with childbirth in Chile for more than 8 years. During this time, more than 260 babies have received Chilean passports with our help. We will help you go through this process easily and safely. So here are the main steps included in our support for your trip to give birth in Chile. First is preparing for the trip, choosing a place to stay and renting accommodation, purchasing airline tickets, preparing certificates for the pregnant woman and for the airlines, and getting all the necessary documents ready to take with you. Selecting and booking a doctor and clinic. Second is prenatal visits to the doctor and the birth of the child in a private clinic. We operate in 2 locations. These are the metropolis and capital of Chile, Santiago, and the coastal resort city of Viña del Mar. Our professional staff will accompany you to all doctor visits and during the delivery itself. They handle all administrative matters and provide translation from Spanish to English. Third, we take care of obtaining dual citizenship for your baby and all the necessary documents. Within a month after birth, your baby will receive Chilean citizenship, which will be confirmed by a birth certificate, cedula, and a Chilean international passport. It will receive the citizenship of the parent's country. We organize everything quickly, safely, and without unnecessary bureaucracy. The main thing is to get started. So the entire process is fully organized and it has been completed successfully. What does your child receive by being born in Chile? Let's go over it again. First, a passport that opens doors to most countries. They will be able to travel visa-free and live and study in countries that, with their current citizenship, would otherwise be closed to them. They receive a safe and stable environment to grow up in. And most importantly, in the future, they will be able to pass the Chilean passport onto their children and grandchildren by right of blood. In other words, future children and grandchildren will no longer need to take any additional steps to obtain passports. Your child will automatically pass the passport on to their own children. This is not just a passport, it's freedom, opportunities, and confidence in your child's future. Let's sum up. If you want to give your child the strongest passport in 2025, take a look at Chile. This is a country that welcomes everyone and gives children a chance to start life with the strongest possible foundation. Subscribe to our channel to learn more about how to get a second citizenship, move to Chile, and change your life for the better.